Welcome. Today we explore internal brand alignment, how organizational coherence produces brand credibility. I am Waldemar Furch. In an era of radical transparency, the gap between what a firm says and what it does has never been more visible. Our goal today is to understand the mechanisms that translate internal organizational practices into external brand credibility. We will look at why traditional marketing investment is yielding less trust and how we can bridge that gap. We begin with a puzzling paradox. Firms are spending more than ever on brand communications and content. Yet institutional trust is falling. Why? Because employer review platforms and social media have made culture radically transparent. The gap between official promise and employee reality is visible to everyone, especially the Gen Z workforce who prioritize authenticity. This brings us to the research gap. While frameworks like the branding triangle establish that alignment matters, the how remains underspecified. Our research asks, through what mechanisms do internal practices produce external brand credibility in these high transparency environments? To answer this, we integrate 5 theoretical foundations, starting with service dominant logic and H2H marketing. Value is co-created through interaction. H2H marketing shifts the focus from transactions to human problems and purpose. Internal branding shows that commitment, intrinsic motivation, predicts behavior far more than just brand knowledge. Trust is transmitted through behavioral consistency, while psychological safety is the prerequisite for authentic engagement. From these streams, we developed the Internal Brand Alignment Model, or IBAM, featuring 4 interdependent mechanisms. These mechanisms are brand commitment formation, psychological safety, leadership signaling, and collaborator coherence. Their interaction determines whether your internal marketing investment actually translates into external credibility. Mechanism 1 is brand commitment formation. It is a progression from simple awareness to deep intrinsic commitment. Our critical finding is that most firms reach awareness, but few reach commitment. Commitment doesn't come from training programs. It forms when employees see leaders sacrifice organizational benefit for stated values under pressure, when the promise costs something. Mechanism 2 is psychological safety enablement. This is the condition that permits honest expression without fear of punishment. Standardization produces script compliance, but psychological safety enables principled judgment and adaptive, empathetic response. The paradox is that safety enables the principled judgment required for consistent brand delivery across diverse customer situations. Mechanism 3 is leadership authenticity signaling. As Shine argued, culture is what leaders consistently attend to and sacrifice for. Employees are astute readers of this hierarchy. They infer authentic values from watching how leaders resolve conflicts. The immediate manager is the primary culture carrier. Their daily decisions are more powerful than any strategic communication. Finally, mechanism 4 is collaborator ecosystem coherence. We must extend internal marketing beyond the firm's legal boundaries. When partners are treated as transactional intermediaries, the brand promise fractures at the partner boundary. Coherence requires shared values and relationship investment that treat partners as participants in a shared mission. From this model, we offer 4 propositions. P1 relates to commitment formation, while P2 focuses on safety mediation. P3 highlights the promise reality gap, which is amplified in high transparency digital environments. And P4 suggests that collaborator coherence positively moderates the link between internal alignment and credibility. Our research contributes a mechanistic specification for how internal marketing translates to brand credibility. We reorient brand diagnostics from external communication effectiveness toward internal organizational coherence. The implications are clear. For brand strategists, diagnostics should start internally. For HR, employee experience is the supply chain. As automation grows, human moments carry disproportionate weight. Employee empowerment becomes the critical determinant of quality. Looking forward, we need validated measurement scales and cross-industry empirical testing of these propositions. We must also study the effects of AI and algorithmic management on psychological safety and leadership authenticity. In conclusion, the brand is not what the organization says, it is what the organization does. And what the organization does begins always inside. True credibility is built in difficult moments, not marketing campaigns. We've seen that internal alignment is the foundation of external trust. Focus on commitment, safety, signaling, and coherence. Thank you for joining this presentation. I look forward to your questions and discussion.